Last week, the Suns donned their City Edition uniforms representing the culture and history of Phoenix. They'll be wearing them throughout the season. Cronkite News reporter Michael Donohue takes a closer look at the new jerseys and their ties to Native American heritage.
For Native Americans, reservation basketball, or resball, is a staple for the community.
Growing up on the reservation, basketball is everything. I mean, when I came to the Suns, I talked about how the ball brings us all together, and that's what this program's going to do.
For this year's City Edition uniforms, the Suns strayed away from their standard purple and orange, opting instead to honor Arizona's Native American tribes. But honoring thousands of years of heritage on a single jersey had its challenges.
There was a lot of, guardrails on basically cultural usage. How are we representing these cultures in a way that is not appropriation or just borrowing concepts and using them to our advantage.
After 2.5 years of going through the design process, the Suns released the new uniforms. The turquoise color represents the protection stone. A traditional sidestep pattern lines the side of the jersey, and the word sun can be seen in the 22 different tribal languages on a black stripe.
We had a very big focus on making sure everything we put into the uniform had a purpose and a story behind it that actually elevated the story of the Native communities. It helped tell their story rather than us interpreting their story.
An additional part of the jersey release was the launch of the Originative program, which aims to celebrate the 22 tribal nations of Arizona while also educating fans on the importance of Native culture.
It's very interesting to gain an understanding of the land that we're really living on and gain an understanding of kind of these people's culture and history.
For Martinez, who went from playing basketball with a sock and a shoebox to entering his 20th season working for an NBA team, this project almost felt like his destiny to complete.
I am so proud to be Navajo Diné from the Navajo Nation, being a part of this and able to say I had a big part in this whole process to make this come to life. It just means so much to me, and I'm glad Graham reached out to me because it was meant to be. It just kept slowly building, and I slowly got here, and I finally made it home.
This year, the Suns won't just be representing a city, but rather a collection of 22 nations whose significance reaches far beyond the borders of Arizona. In Phoenix, Michael Donohue, Cronkite News.
The Suns plan on wearing the City Edition uniforms 10 times at home and another 7 times on the road in cities with large indigenous peoples population.